This is NQ Trading for 23rd of October 2025 London session. Like I said, I'm done trading the live account for this week. Only 3 times, I'll be 3 days of the week I'm allowed to trade the live account. Then the rest I can just trade my demo. So this is me pointing out this drop down. What I'm expecting is a clean delivery to the upside. I'm looking at it as a fake buy breakout. A run against it gives me just one thing. That's the only thing I'm ever looking for in price. If I'm bullish, fake buy breakout, run against stop, then I buy. Simple, nothing more. So I pointed out I'm looking at this run down and I'm expecting a delivery to the upside. So which means essentially what I'm saying is I'm looking at that as an entry. I think I was talking to someone at this time. I was kind of distracted. So immediately I saw it moving, I pointed it out that I'm looking at that as my buy entry. But I didn't place the trade on my demo account. I pointed at buy side as my target, but I didn't write it as target. But obviously that's the nearest high is my nearest target. So yeah. So that reaction again away from the midnight open is a very good feedback. It gives me good feedback that yes, you are in sync, bro. That's what I see it as. See it as price telling me, yeah, you're in sync. So yeah. So all I had to do here that I've called out my buy entry and my stop loss is to simply watch. I have no control over anything else but to watch. I'm looking at that, I'm visualizing it as me trading a live account. People say live account and demo is different. I'll be honest, it doesn't work that way for me. It's the same. It's the same thing. I just have logic to know that they are different. But it's the same. I feel the emotions, I feel everything for the both of them. And I'm also not affected by the both of them either. Detached from the emotions. I think that's something every trader needs to learn. That will be advantageous for every trader. And aside that, well, learning the skill. Yo, Jim, contact. Siri misbehaving. So look at that beautiful reaction. That's good feedback. At this point, I was looking and I realized that my entry to my target is about 5 risk to reward or so. I think 5. I think 6 or 5 risk to reward. Yeah. And at this point, I was already on about over 2 risk to reward, going to 3 risk to reward. So I was looking at that low of that FVG. I want to see it displace away exactly like that, just like that. So displacing above it, then using the high as support, leaving the lower half open. That was what I was thinking at this point in time. I want to see the lower half of it being left open. And then the upper half act as support to my first partial. Exactly. That consequent encroachment, that's where I'm looking to see reaction to the upside. And then at this point I had to check where is my implied dealing range to my target, so I would know where I am from the grand scheme of things. So and I saw that was my implied dealing range. So I pointed it out as another buy entry there. That's another good place to take another buy entry if bullish. So now something that was problematic for me was, look at now, price has retraced below that 15-minute inefficiency, and I didn't like that. I'll be honest, I did not like that. So this is me trying to take a buy on demo, but at the end of the day I decided to leave it because I didn't trust the buy anymore. It felt kind of weird. Yup. Price went into this very funny consolidation. Look at how it's using the lower half of that 15-minute inefficiency. That's bearish signature. That's what I don't want to see when I am bullish. So at this point in time, I was looking at here as last line of defense. If it's just to go bullish, it should just start rolling over and continue bullishly from here. And then price went into this kind of very funny consolidation, which I'll show in a bit. Went into very funny consolidation and then stopped me out. Let me show it. That's it right there. Yeah, look at that consolidation. Because I had to fast forward this thing. Just kept consolidating and then bam, at my stop loss. At my stop loss right there. Yeah, so that's how I got stopped out for the London session. And then he gave this deep drop to the downside, going into the 7 o'clock, which was crazy. It was really crazy. It was insane. Jesus. Which I'll show in the next New York session video. I'm going to show everything there.